right, good morning, traders. Let's see. Seeing if I can get a hold of Hal. He's on there. We'll see if he gets on here in a second or not. Oh, I think he's on there. Let's see. You.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
there he is.
Hello.
There he is. What's going on this morning, buddy?
What's up, man?
Ready to kill it today. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Brian Z. Thank you, Lori. Appreciate that. So we got anything interesting popping up? Good morning, Donnell.
The only thing I'm seeing is LMFA, which I'm not going to trade, has a shelf registration already trading funny during the pre-market. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until after the open to see if any other low flows pop up. But for right now, LMFA is a no-go for me.
Cool. So we got garbage, it sounds like.
Yep.
Garbage again.
Well, if you're trading a little bit higher floats, you can probably squeeze something off. But I'm sticking to my rules because my rules is making me money. So I'm gonna chill out.
That's what you do. You gotta stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. I made a new scanner last night I'm excited to try, where I actually excluded the OTC stocks.
Mm-hmm. Finally.
Yeah, man. It's laziness. It's pure laziness. Taking me forever to do stuff. Yeah, wow. Not a lot popping up this morning on the scan. CRDL. It looks like crap. That looks like crap. NAOV. I don't want to trade NAOV.
This is Tuesday is always the redemption day for shorts that lost on a big day. So all those rips down yesterday, the shorts are going to be coming in angry today. So let's see if we can push some shorts out of their positions.
Good morning, Fat Boy Drizzy. Yeah, Brian, I know you've been all over NAOV, but I'm just looking for scalps today, and NAOV has been a slow mover. If it pops up, we'll take a look at it, why not, but...
Yeah, NAOV it was super choppy yesterday. You would have had to hold so much. I mean, through so many downward movements, you have to be holding. So, and plus it had a lot of wicks to the upside and the downside on almost every candle on the 5-minute chart. So,
Yeah.
NAOV was very, very scalper non-friendly.
FLGC has some good PR today. Signs agreement to acquire industry-leading vessel brand entering luxury. What does it say? Luxury cannabis consumer technology segment.
I just realized I was muted and you were not. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I believe you.
I knew I was seeing volume levels. I was like, man, he's coming through good. Where am I?
Yeah, I believe you, Brian. See, it definitely, it's made some moves. There's definitely some money to been made off of NAOV. It's just, this market. Let me look around here at the ETFs, see what's happening in pre-market on these. Nothing really.
Make sure you don't go looking for trouble.
Now the market watch is still mixed, but a little bit more green than yesterday. Oh, One Life is already over here. So he's already fired up and starting over here.
Oh, yeah. He popped in here for like a second, and then he heard your voice, and he was over there.
That's, what's a lot of money to That's a very vague question, One Life, because a lot of money to somebody else may not be that much to you. So I don't know what you're getting at with that, but yeah, FLGC's been a pretty decent play, except for yesterday when it, didn't rip. It just started ripping and said, nah, man, we're out of here. It's done.
Yep.
But it is getting a little action in pre-market with this agreement. I don't know. I'm just wanting to wait and see what pops up on the scanners before I get crazy.
Hey, that's how we do it. Let's go, scanners. Do y'all's job.
Yeah. Especially this new scanner I made.
The crazy thing is, when you do try to search yourself, you usually end up breaking your rules because of FOMO. Like, you'll see something ripping, and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to get in this. I know my scanner wouldn't have found this, but I'm going to get in this.
Yeah.
And then you're walking away with your tail between your legs.
Yeah, exactly. So, not a good looking start to pre-market.
That's why I'm going to be sitting on my hands.
Everything's looking a little gross. Except for in cryptos. They're doing very well, but, we won't talk about that right now.
One life said breaking rules is for cupcakes.
Yeah. I like to eat cupcakes. They're good.
I bet the shorts do too.
Breaking rules. Yeah, we're all good. So this is probably the one morning where we really didn't even need to do a pre-market show because there ain't nothing to talk about.
Right, and DB's not here to,
I've been waiting for him to come back around so I could talk to him about, Tulip Mania and how cryptos are obviously not a Tulip Mania since they've been running for 10 years straight.
One life said pre-market is a joke and a waste of time. Indy 500 isn't won in the first left turn.
It can be if you're Dale Earnhardt. See, you're from up north, man. You don't know about no Dale Earnhardt. He'll just wreck the shit out of you in the first left turn, and then that's it for you. Race is over. He'll just finish out the 400 laps by himself, cruising, eating an egg McMuffin while drinking a coffee.
He said Daniel B is on vacation in Jerusalem.
Man, I feel sorry for Jerusalem. Yeah. People have been, SESN was a bad hit from shelf registration. BTBT has 2. So that's why BTBT was running against the cryptos after it ripped up. They started enacting them shelf registrations. But they knew what they were doing. They put 2 of them out. And they had to have known the crypto market was going to go up. Because at the time they put them out, I was bullish on the crypto market. And they probably know a whole lot more than I do. So,
yeah. Were there any big gap downs on BTBT? I'm looking.
There wasn't any big gap downs, but couldn't they still enact it and slowly sell out instead of drop it all at once?
Most of the time it's gonna happen in a halt, a T1 halt. Most of the time it'll just stop trading, and it'll be like you go to halt trades or check out the halt scanner or whatever. It'll say T1, and then it'll say news pending, and that's when you know. That's when you know a big drop is coming, like the one on SE.
SC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
boy.
rough. Some people got hit hard on that one. See, BON. They've got some PR record first half year revenue and net income. So they actually got earnings. Revenue's up 63% year over year. It has. I forgot your check. Can you hear
Yeah.
Bond is gapped up over the EMAs right now. It's at 1470. Needs to break 15, but only 8 million in float. It's looking a little bullish. We'll see. I'll throw Bond on my watch list just because.
That Natural Life Limited.
Yeah, man.
BON.
Yeah, it's like it's like Natty Ice, but better.
Yeah. What's wrong with it?
Any will be the largest renewable energy crypto miner. Why do you say that? It's just one stock. There's tons of projects that are crypto projects that are doing the same thing with renewable energies of mining. It's not, and the thing is too, like that's you don't really need renewable energy mining for proof of stake or proof of authority. That's just for the proof of work, like Bitcoin. That's what takes up all the energy. But projects like Cardano and I don't know, a lot of different projects are proof of stake where it's just there's no actually mining, you're just securing nodes. Yeah, but there's cryptos where you don't even need a mining rig. Like, you don't need all that for every single crypto. That's just only the proof of work coins. Like, you can mine Bitcoin Gold, for instance, with a regular GPU, pretty much, as long as you got like a decent graphics card like a NVIDIA. Comparable to Mara? Maybe. I haven't looked at the two side by side. BTCS, though, has announced the reverse stock split. So soon, BTCS, the company we did an interview with the CEO on, they will be on the NASDAQ. They're going to go from the OTC with that reverse stock split to the NASDAQ. So that one I'm more interested in than Annie.
What do they do?
BTCS.
Yeah.
They secure nodes for Ethereum. I think they said they announced Tezos and Bitcoin. So they secure nodes. So they basically mine, but they also collect and stake. So they have like a couple million in Ethereum staked, a million or so in Bitcoin staked, and they're continuing to add. And they consider themselves a digital treasury. And then they're also going to put out some apps. There's an app they're going to do. It's like a portfolio to track all of your crypto wallets and investments all in one place. Make a video for them? What do you mean? Oh, you want me to make a video for Annie? I can do that. I thought you were talking about BTCS. It's like, we interviewed the CEO. How much more do you want me to do? It's like, covered BTCS all up and down the place. I did a video for it. Yeah, if you want me to do a video on Annie, I will. I don't care to check out stocks, any stocks or cryptos. I don't know enough about Annie. I'm just saying that they're not the only thing out there doing what they're trying to do. So the competition for that is definitely high, whether it's public companies or not. But I'll do it on Annie. I'll check Annie out. Probably not going to be... I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Annie's got the secret sauce. Pretty sure they had them shelf registrations though too. I don't trust no BAM SEC. I don't trust any company that's dropping shelf registrations left and right. Because
they're just hedging their position. That's all.
Nah, man, they're screwing over the shareholders. If I was a long-term holder in SESN the other day, I would have called their manager. I'd have pulled a full Karen. Let me speak to your managers, all of them at once.
Well, that's in the shelf registration. There's nothing you can do because
I
knew. You know, it was in the prospectus and the registrations, and you probably got a notification as an investor. Probably, maybe not.
Yeah. Good morning, Lauren. Let's see, bond, not nah. Bleh. So you got a PLX popping up. That looks like trash bag. Although PLX did just hit a low of year this morning in pre-market at $1.30. Could get a bounce off there. It's already bounced off of it actually. It bounced from 130 up to 145 so far.
What was that ticker? POX?
PLX. It's just super low priced. I mean, I just hit that low a year, so you know it could do something.
Sometimes I have problems trading low price stocks because if you like, it's just hard.
You just traded one yesterday that was like this. It had the same exact pattern almost on the daily.
That one was $5 or $4, not $1.
Oh, I see.
I usually trade over $2 because think about it. If you take 600 shares or 800 shares of $1.40 stock and it moves 5 cents, okay, you just made what? Let's just say 600 shares. You made what? $12?
No, that'd be $30. What are you talking about, man?
$30, but still, with that risk, what if it goes 5 cents against you very quickly?
That's why you have a stop loss, man.
Nah, bro, it's too risky. Too risky, and I like risk.
You want to buy 100K shares of Annie under $4? Well, I don't know if you're trolling right now, One Life, or you're serious about Annie. I need to go look at it if you're really serious. But
you really think he's gonna do that? One Life. Come on, we talking about One Life, the person that hangs out with DB.
No, listen. Come on now. Now listen now. One Life bought a whole bunch of AYTU, the stock we don't speak of anymore. And so I don't put anything past him.
Did he make money?
I don't think so.
Because it looks like it's on a straight line down.
Yeah, this was back. This was back last year too, man. This is back right after the crash, or right during the crash, actually. You don't need my fundamental analysis. Oh, fundamental. Okay, yeah, you might need fundamental analysis. You just techno-identical. Yeah, what were those words? Figure those words out I just said. Just made those up. That wasn't even an accident. That was on purpose. Yeah, he lost 30K on AYTU. So I'm saying, man, like One Life's a good trader most of the time, but you know, sometimes he'll surprise you with a curveball. That's why I don't know if he's serious. I never know whether he's serious or not. Because he acts serious.
30K.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I lost on it too. That's the only reason why I'm laughing, because I was part of that bloodbath. That's why we don't speak of that stock anymore. Yeah, PBTS, it's not been moving very well for crypto stock. It's got to break this 200-day moving average at 217-ish. Well, basically it needs to break 225. That's what it needs to break. And then it could get going. But I don't know. I think it had a shelf registration too. Let me see. But you know, we make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Traders, you're gonna take some punches in the faces before you really get profitable. And even then, when you're profitable, still you can mess up and punch yourself in the face. You guys see me beat myself up all the time. I'm like I'm a glutton for punishment. What are those things called? A gimp? I'm a gimp. I'm a stock market gimp. Oh God, that's horrible. Let's see here. There's another word I was looking for, but I can't remember what the word was, so I just went with gimp. Okay, PBTS. Yeah, shelf registration in February. So I don't know if they've enacted that or not. I was looking to see on the daily chart.
All you got to do is watch it in literally the first 10 minutes of the market, and you will understand the sentiment against this stock.
Well, yeah, you look at Thursday, that's exactly what it should look like. You know, what you're saying right now. The sentiment, this thing should be ripping harder, and it just went sideways Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And then dumped the last 2 days, so.
Yeah, so, you know, if you wanna entertain the shorts, you can play that game.
Let's see. Yeah, it's worth keeping on watch, but.
And then the daily chart, not looking too hot.
Yeah, the daily chart's pretty ugly. Yeah, One Life, I know. I was with you on that. I thought AYTU was going to move like Codex did too. Is it too early for a beer? Well, I'm in Wisconsin, so no. There's beer. There's bars probably open right now. I'm pretty sure there are. A nice Hefeweizen. Oh, you're making some pizza dough? Nice. Just like Pulp Fiction. They didn't have miners. Yeah, no, PBTS is acquiring the miners, but whether that'll bring volume in or not is the question. I mean, it looks decent here in pre-market, but there's a lot I don't like about it on the daily. Like, there's a lot of resistance ahead of it. It's definitely worth keeping on watch, but that's not something I'm excited about at the moment.
Couldn't even hold $2.
Huh?
It couldn't even hold $2. Like, yeah, literally, $2 is super cheap. Think about how many people can buy at $2 price, and it just paused at couldn't even get past the 225. So that's not a good sign.
No, that's the problem I have with it. That's why I said it's got to break that 225. But the 200-day is right there too. So that's the strongest resistance that it's got to break at the moment. And then even if it does, you got this past support at 275 that'll hold as resistance. You got some tops at like 3.
Look at Annie going for a swim.
Annie's going for a swim. Oh yeah, Annie's still in this channel. It's in a channel right now.
Dropped from the 430 down to under the 420, so a 10-cent little drop. That doesn't look like it's recoverable on the day.
Well, if you look at it in the channel, it could bounce off of that, because it's in a channel between 4 and 475.
I'm not gonna say that I'm betting against it, but if I was betting against it as a short, I'd probably win. It's gonna continue down.
Actually, I don't know. Looking at the daily chart, it had indecision candle at the 10-day moving average. and then pushed up higher the next day, and then yesterday pushed up to the top of the channel. So if it comes back up to the top of the channel and breaks, it could break, but it's gonna have to. 475 is at the top of the channel, and $5 is right above that. So it's got to break 475, then $5, and then it can run. So there's
Yeah.
a lot it's got to get through. Well, not a lot, but two major resistance lines back to back.
Yeah, I'm looking for ease. I'm looking for ease for something to rip, something that's easy to rip. Not, you know, it has open skies. That one just looks like it has a ceiling above a ceiling above a ceiling.
See, PBTS got an agreement. Yeah,
VRPX popping up on my scanner. VRPX. Let's go check that out. They got a little bit of news, FDA response and guidance on MMS0119.
sounds like a
Um,
Spanish gang.
Let me go and check the news for this one. VRPX.
15. So it's right now at the 200 day. The 200 days at 515. Strong, strong. Well, it just blew right through that. Never mind. Let's
Oh
see.
yeah, yeah. No shelf registrations on it. Ooh.
Very low float.
Mm-hmm. Boy, my scanner is good. VRPX. Let's see what the float is here. I will definitely be willing to trade this one.
Yeah, it's garbage news though.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I know it's such a low float. If any buying comes in, that's what we're seeing right now. It just
Good morning, Jay Kratz.
went from what 420 up to 520. Yeah, it's went $1 in
Mm-hmm.
the last
It's
20 minutes.
it's 2.06 million in the float, no shelf registration. So all it needs is a little spark. That news is good enough.
It's sparking right now. It's up to 550.
Yep.
Sparking out early. All right. Well, let's oh wow. That's something. I don't know if I want to say that on the stream. I might get banned from YouTube for that one. Lauren is cooking dough. And she said, I think I overproofed the yeast. This is a sloppy mess. And one live said, that's what she said. Oh yeah, look at this. All the way up to 6, man. You should just hopped in there, man. Listen to your scanner. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't. The scanner is an indicator for what I need to trade. It's not a
It's making
you
a
know.
it's making a hell of a move though. Look, wow, God, all the way up to yeah, this thing is wild, boy, right here. All right, we got
Yep.
2 minutes left. Let's break off and we'll see what happens today.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Good luck to all y'all, and we'll be over here making money.
Yeah, happy trading. All right, guys. So I'm gonna take a quick little breather here before we start. That was a good play he found. We'll see if this thing can continue to rip. It's still ripping. All right. Alright, so this thing's halted out of the gate. It's kind of what I figured was going to happen. I don't know if this will continue out of this halt or not, but we'll see. Why is my scan not working? Let's see, actually. There we go. CRDLPUHN. Come on, scanner, work. You're working regularly. Work now. Okay. See what we're doing here. FLGC with a pullback. AUD trying to push. Any with a nice little U shape possibly. PHUN, that looks like garbage. Bond could possibly rip. You caught VRPX? Nice, fat boy Drizzy. Is ETH? What is ETHG? I don't know what that is. Or do you mean Ethereum? That looks like garbage. NALV with a nice spike. That's actually a very nice spike on that. Got a 30-40 cent spike. It's going to be running... needs to break 4 though. Could see any push back to the top of this channel. If any starts crossing over, I'm scalping today, so I'm not as concerned about the first 30 minutes because I'm just going to be in and out quick on plays. See VRPX out of the halt. I can't buy it that high up. Okay, Annie looking a little weak still. Jumping in really quick. Let's see where I'm at. 807. Okay. He's trying to hold a support, so I'm just looking for a quick little bounce or a quick little move up past that 820, like to 850 or something. It's a very dangerous scalp, but I'm going to give it a shot. $837. Sold half there. Got 50 left. Lock it out. Alright, so $27 win on that little scalp. There you go, Fat Boy Drizzy. That's what you got to do. Just like I did, just hopped in there when that $8 started looking like it was going to hold its support and getting out, locking in a quick profit. You know, it could continue to run, but I don't really care. I don't care what. I'm not playing in this sketchy market right now. I'm going to take my little wins as I can get them. Not risk anything. Ooh, big buyer just came back in there. Looks like we're going to try to break 850. Starts breaking 850. I may hop back in. See, where's this candle going to close? Starting to break 850. Whoops. Let's see. Let's see. Where's these candles at? Let's see. Yeah, this is the... Yeah, it's up pretty high, but... So how's Annie doing? I'm gonna hop in on Annie. 10 days crossing over the 40-day there. What am I at? 438. Trying to break over this 200 on the daily chart. Kind of in the middle of this channel. But with this U shape here, I want to see if it can break this 200 right here. It could pop back up to that 475, and that's all I'm looking for the top, for it to shoot back to the top of this channel. Not looking for a whole lot here. Starting to come back down a little bit. VRPX still pushing. I'm gonna put the stop loss right below. I may have to get out here. Okay, maybe not. Put the stop loss in. Of course. Of course. Why not? Of course you would. As soon as I put it in. Alright, well. That's unfortunate. Oh well. But only a little $7 loss. As soon as I put it in, reached down there and popped me. You dirty, 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 dirty stock, you. Bond looking garbage. PBTS slowly climbing. NAOV looking pretty decent here. Getting a crossover. VRPX still pulling back. Hey, my watch list is, my little scanners are working finally. PBTS. Oh yeah, that's okay. OPTT wins award from U.S. Energy Department, so that's pretty good PR. A little bit lower float. No, I'm scalping today, so it's different. I'm not looking for big breakouts. I'm just looking for scalps, which the first 30 minutes can be really good for that, or it can be very bad. But you know, I'm just jumping in and out. I'm already green on the day out of 2 trades. A little double bottom there on Annie. 2 bottom wicks right there at the same spot. AUD looking terrible. FLGC looking terrible. PBTS is trying to break up. Just so much resistance ahead of it. It's resistance ahead of that too. DYAI. It's in there. So lowest flow mover today so far is VRPX. Still not dumping off, but it doesn't have a shelf registration, so that is a good thing. I'm gonna wait for it, see if it can hold 8 support. May have to come back down to 725, but it's trying to hold 8 support. Oh, wait a minute here. Let's see what we're going to get. Is this going to start turning green? I'm going. 50 more shares here. See if it can push up. We got the red indecision followed by a green push. If this can continue to push. Where am I in at? 844. Don't want to see it dump back down. Because this candle could turn red, and then this would turn this bearish, and we could see a dump. So we want to see it push over 850 here soon. Just testing it right now. Yeah. Ooh, this is going to be a sketchy one. I'll back up to 850 again. Testing it. Testing it. There we go. Starting to break 850. Let's see if this guy can start running again. I just want to... We got held up again. Just want to see you push up to 9, man. That's all I want. Just a little push to 9. We got 2.5 minutes on this candle. Needs to start coming back up right now. Ooh, we don't want to see it drop below 8. And a little pushback off of 8. See, we got 2 minutes. This needs to start pushing back up to 850 before this candle closes. Eight is trying to hold that support. It at least needs to close above 8. If it dumps below 8, it's going to be over with. Minute left. There we go. Push up green. Getting hung up at 825 a little bit. We need to break through that very quickly. There we go. Nope, still getting hung up there. Looks like we're going to close with another indecision candle here. Really struggling to get back above 825. Holding this too long for a scalp. Let's see. Need to see it push back up here. 2 indecision candles in a row. Eight still holding up. 8 is trying its hardest to hold up. There we go. Now we're starting to get a little positive momentum back. There we go. Come on. Let's see an 850 break. You're almost there. There you go. There you go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let me see that 9 ball. Let me see that 9 ball. We're almost there. Come on. Ooh. Where's that 9 ball? Is it going to break 9? Taking 30 off there, so I got 20 left. Yeah. I'm going to hold this last 20 to see if we break 9, and then I'm out of here. Come on. You got this. You can do it. There you go. Come on. You can do it. Almost there. We're trying. We're trying. We don't see 9 on the ask. Oh, there we go. 9 on the ask. We're going to break it. Touched it for half a second. There we go. Starting to slice through it. There we go. We got to keep hitting 9. Come on. There we go. There we go. Starting to break over 9. That's a nice little push. Can you continue? Can you continue? We're still testing. We need to see 9 start stacking the bid. Oh, there we go. Now we're off. Now we should be off. 9 stacking the bid. We should be good to go here. For another leg up. Yeah. Oof. There we go. Beautiful rip up there. Up to 950. Gonna break 950 now. We get close to 10. Ooh, breaking through 950. We'll lock another 10 out here. So locking out 10 more there. Now still got 10 more of this holding. Up $50 so far, scalping, not too bad. Just some quick little scalpy dudes starting to come back down there. Ooh, very nice close. We may see a push over 10 here if this continue to push, but the indicators are spreading out quite a bit, so it's going to get a little bit tougher and tougher for this to rip, but nice move so far. And I ain't seeing much else going on right at the moment. SCSN getting a little rebound. NALV hit 419, coming back. SRAX. I'm going to put that on the watch list there. That is pretty low float. PT. PLX, that was that one I was talking about that hit that low that could possibly move. It's getting a little rebound. But let's keep an eye on. Let's just stay on VRPX. This one's working, so might as well keep it going. Starting to push up to 10. We're running in 975. If we don't break 975, this will not test 10 right now. It will come back down. There it goes. Starting to break. Let me look on the weekly chart here. I don't know. So this IPO'd in February. So this IPOs can have some big ribs. There we go, over 975. See the bids are starting to try to stack there. Yeah, very nice. Break through that 980. Very nice. See how much time we got on this. Minute and 20 seconds. I might add here. I might add and jump back in for another possible scalp up to 10, depending on how this candle closes. Yeah, we're up 129% though. There we go. Oops. Alright, so I don't have enough to add 30. I got skipped on the bid there. I might add 10 more. Looks like we're going to try to test this $10 here. We've held up 975 so far. Gotta break 975. It's holding tough. If we don't break here soon and test 10, this is gonna come back down. What are you whining about, One Life? Don't worry about me. Alright, so I may have to get out here. 950 and it's got to hold. We haven't had a big pullback yet. It's almost a double top, except there's one little itty bitty nipple on this one, right at 990. One life. My average with that 10 shares I added is 914. It didn't even hit 914 on this dip. So, you know, it's not going to be a loss unless I hold it below 916. Coming back up. Almost back to that 975 for another test. Is it going to get crushed? We'll see. We shall see. Another test of 975 coming. See if we can break it. There we go, breaking 975. Oof, almost broke that 980 where there's been sellers at sitting too. There we go, through there. And let's see. Need to see $10 soon. Here we go, up to 10. Let's see. Hitting a new high at 995. We're going to stop here. We're going to break over 10. Oh, we're going to test 10. Here comes a 10. We're breaking through 10. Woo! Nice little push. Quick push up over 10 for 10.08. Let's see another test. There we go. Another test. Looking good. Bid's going to start stacking at 10. Got to see those bids start stacking at 10. So getting a little rejection there. Coming back down. We gotta keep testing it. We want to see it keep hitting that $10 mark till it breaks, and then see bids stacking on 10. And there comes another test of 10, breaking through it again. Got a couple of tens on the bid, so we need to get some more. Still running into some resistance here. We need a break soon. We can't keep getting held up here. Buyers are trying to start holding 990 as support, but we want these buyers to move up to 10. If this is going to break, starting to have a pullback here. 975 still holding its pretty strong support. Got 3 minutes on this candle left. We're going to test 10 again. Looks like we're going to test it here in just a second. That was close right there. We want to see it hit 10. We don't want it held up before 10. A little pullback here. I kind of don't like that. Yeah, starting to drop now. Coming back down. Big rejection off of 10. Still getting bought up off that 10 adaptive though, but it is really trying to push it down. Back over 950. We are all over the place on this guy. Got a minute left on this candle. Let's see if buying comes back in at the end of it like it did on this candle, because that's the exact same thing that happened on this candle. We were looking good and then it dipped, and then right in the last minute it pushed all the way back up. But I don't like this candle here. I will get out when I see a sign to get out. There's no reason to get out yet. Still above my entry by 30-40 cents. Well, my average price anyway. If I start seeing it looking like it's gonna dump, my finger's on the trigger. I haven't took my finger off the trigger except for a few minutes ago when I was just sitting back for a minute letting my arm rest. So okay, if we push up green here on this candle, we should be good to go. If we start pushing down red there, then it's gonna dump. Actually, I don't like this. I don't like this big curl we're getting there. That dropped down to 9. So that dropped down to right above my stop. Starting to get a little bent fishing rod there. Alright, I'm just gonna put a stop. Hold on now, we're coming back up a little bit. I want to put a stop or not. No, I'm not gonna put a stop yet. I'm gonna just keep my finger on the trigger for now. Whoa, 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 whoa. That would not be good. Gotta have the right share size to keep the finger on the trigger. It looks like it might dump. It's getting heavy. But it is still trying to hold the 10 adaptive there. Did we drop below that other candle? Yes, we did. So I'm probably... getting very close to hopping out. Getting pushed back above the 10 again there. And we get back above 950. This 950 is holding as a little bit of resistance at the moment. Quick pop over 950. There we go. Bid's starting to try to stack at 950. Okay. This thing may not be done yet. It may have just been a little cough, little sneeze there. Got a minute left on this candle. If this pushes back, if this pushes over 10 on this candle, then this thing's gonna rip. And it looks like it's gonna try here in this last minute, getting very, very close. What are you gonna do, VRPX? Stressing me out. Stressing out over 20 shares. Just because of how intense you're moving up and down and up and down. I hear you on live. You keep saying it is a bent fishing rod at the moment, but it hasn't given up yet. The fact that it pushed back up to 10 on that candle, it pushed up back to 991. Oh, may have to get out here. Well, some big buyers did just come in at 9. Shorters are trying to take this over, but they're struggling to. That's the thing that's keeping me in here. The shorters keep trying to push it down, and then it gets pushed back up. See, now the bent fishing rod's not... If this continues to push up, the bent fishing rod's not going to be bent as much. It's not going to be a fishing rod anymore. Very, very sketchy. What's going on my phone right now? Okay. Some sellers have moved down to 935, so that's not great. Can you turn green, Campbell? You're so close. I hear you on live. You said it 6 times now. Hmm. See, 925 acting as resistance. That needs to break. If this, okay, we may be. This is what I was about to say. We may drop here. It's almost starting to turn green here in the last minute of this candle. If it can close green, that would be a strong sign. Close back over 950. This is too long for a scalp, though. Definitely too long for a scalp. The only reason why I'm staying in it is because my average is at 914 area, so it's not really, it's only tested that once. If this candle starts pushing up green, this is going to be a nice little U shape here. That 20 shares is the same as 200. Yeah, and it's not touched. It's only touched it once. You're making arguments for the future. You don't know the future. You've been calling for this thing to drop for 20 minutes and it still hasn't dropped, so is it possible that you might be wrong? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. There's no big upper wicks. There's nothing, yet that's saying that this is going to drop. It's still holding up the 10-day adaptive. So until we see anything, we see something otherwise, I'm gonna keep holding it here for a minute. Although I'm getting very tired of staring right at my level 2. There we go, breaking back over 950. Had one quick little pop over it. Still getting held up though. I thought we were going to break strong there, but didn't break strong. Starting to look a little weak. Anything else happening? Wave popping up on my scanner, whatever wave is. Let me see what this looks like on the 15-minute. Looks pretty bullish on the 15-minute at the moment. Alright, coming in the last minute. Let's see if it starts pushing up in the last minute of this candle. Can get over 950. Let's see, these candles close. Got a lot of indecision here. Now we got wicks up top, wicks up bottom. None of them are that drastic except for this one, which was buyers pushing back in. So alright, so that was not a great close, not a terrible close. Oh, there comes the dump, getting out. Woo! Man, that dump came quick. Alright, well, that's fine. Still in the green. Guys, I'm gonna take a quick break here. That was that was a quick dump there. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back, guys. All right. So, I got to run here in 30 minutes, and I'm pretty much out of funds because VRPX was such a, well, not such a, but a higher priced stock. So those positions I was taking, I've traded, let's see, how many shares did I trade? 160, so 160, times 8, 9, it's over $1,000. And then I did take that trade on whatever the other thing was. So at this point, if you guys have any questions, suggestions, or ideas, go ahead and get those in. We'll look around, see if anything's going to do anything. PBTS not looking good. It's a higher price stock. Let's see what is going on. It's going sideways. I'm going to take my profit and run. So I made basically 31. Not a huge profit, but at least getting a green day today. But that last trade on VRPX, I did mess up on. I should have locked in at 10. But it was looking like 10 was going to try to break. But 10 was definitely going to be strong resistance. It could break later in the day, possibly. But as soon as I saw the bent fishing rod, that's where I should have got out right there, like $9.99, $9.89. Would have been a little bit more profit. But I held this last one too long for a scalp. That was what, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes. Whereas this scalp was, there was 5 minutes before I locked out half of it. And then 5 minutes, or let's see, 10 more minutes locked out the other. Or no, did I lock it all out in that one candle? Oh yeah, I did lock it out on that one candle. So that was a 5-minute play. This was a 10-minute play at max. And then I held that other 10 shares. And then added right there. Looking for that break of 10. But yeah, that's too long for a scalp holding 35 minutes. Where these first two scalps were 5 and 10 minutes. Both of these trades was literally half the time of this last trade. Yeah, no, I know I hold too long a lot of times. But in the hot markets, when I hold, like with BTBT and Neuro, I made a killing holding. But this is not the market to hold in. That's why I was jumping in and out. I'm sure if HH didn't make any money off of VRPX, then I will be shocked. It was on his scanner in pre-market. It did pop up on my scanner at some point. This new scanner I'm working on, I need to maybe adjust it a little bit. Although it is showing multiple stocks, it did get some pops. So that scanner is close to working the way I want it to. Very close. Oh, let's see. What just popped up? ARPO? Is it KPLT? Oh, we got a whole new list of scans. Okay, that one doesn't make sense. ADAIL Pharmaceuticals to appear on Fox Business at 12:15. Only 20 million shares in the float. 500,000 in volume so far. There's a nice little U-shaped breakout there. If it can break 350, it could run to 4. So, but volume's got to keep coming in. But yeah, I don't mind ADIL. That's a possible decent play. That thing went garbage. VRPX still selling off. Those bent fishing rods, man. Anytime you see a bent fishing rod like this, a lot of times they sell off. And that is not an actual trading term. That is something I made up. Because that's what it looks like to me. You got the rod here, and then the downturn is your fishing line. And, you know, that fish, man, you got a big fish, a whole bunch of shorters on there. They tug that line. They're going to pull that line down, and your fishing rod's going to bend. So usually that's what happens. The fish get it, and they just keep running. It's like using a little cane pole to try to catch a 100-pound catfish. It's going to break. It's going to snap that cane pole right in half. It's going to bend like this, and then it's going to snap and drop. I don't know if there's a technical name for that pattern or not. It's just one that I've noticed over and over and over and over again. So that's what I named it. And he's still going sideways. Yeah, everything that was running, selling off at the moment. Anything on the NYSC? No, top gainer there is at 8%. TIA still dropping. SPY's going sideways. Okay, let's read some news headlines here. Oh, Fed Chair Powell is talking at 1:30. A virtual teacher and student town hall meeting. U.S. business inventories for June. Housing market for August, 75,000 versus 80,000. So the housing market index, NHB. I need to put. Let me see. NHB. NAHB. That's not that. That's not it. Go back to SPY. Let's see if I can pull that index up somewhere. USA NHB housing. NAHB. NAHB. No, that's not a ticker there. Let's pull trading view over real quick. I'll look at farm. Yeah, go farm. Do your thing. HB. Oh, I'm in cryptos. Let's see. NHB. That does not look like. That's the S&P 400 index, so that must not be an accessible fund. Ooh, yeah, look at there. Market turning red, so probably why everything is dumping, or most things are dumping. ARPO, this one's slowly climbing up. That could be a possible play. I don't know. I don't know, Lori. You might be able to give him all the time in the world, and it may not matter. So yeah, no questions or anything. Nobody's got anything they want to talk about before I take off for the day. I'm not seeing much else of anything. NIU still possibly a play. PLX still slowly climbing up. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. It's, not a big profit, but I'm happy with it. The scalping strategy working in this market, so come back in tomorrow ready to pop some more scalps. Oh, I got a big list here. What do we got going on? VT and R, that's starting to pop up. So this scanner is catching things that are moving up for the most part. Just gotta tweak this a little bit more. That's a shipper. Let's see, the shipper's hot. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for you shippers to warm up. That's my shippers. There we go. Yeah, NAT seems to be the only one popping up. It's interesting though. It's only $2.25 right now and pays out a 2-cent dividend quarterly. So that's 8 cents annually. 10% of 2 would be 20 cents. So at this price, you're getting about a 9% dividend yield on this tanker stock. But how's the chart? Yeah, overall though, this thing's been selling off and going down, down, down. So probably not worth it for that dividend. See, GLBS, not much on it. SINO, it is coming up a little bit. RIG, same thing. I'm gonna check BTCS, see what BTCS is doing since they announced that reverse stock split. MOXC is climbing. They completed their corporate reorganization. This guy just started popping out of nowhere, just popped 40 cents. Break of $4. It's got room. There's not any resistance up to that 632 area. This thing does have some room to move. Quite as low float as I would like. There it goes. Testing floor. The 10 adaptive is close to moving over the 200 here on the 5-minute chart. Very close to crossing. Struggling with 4, but that could pop at some point. The thing I don't like about it is below all the EMAs, but it just hit a low here at 339, so we're getting a bit of a bounce here. Oh, testing 4 right now. Big buyer just came in over 4. There it goes, starting to pop a little bit more. It's been a nice little scalp though. Popped up on the scanner there. If I had the funds, maybe getting there like 375, 380, and then up to 411 so far at 30 cents. So on 100 shares, that could have been a quick $30, or 200 shares, a quick $60. It's a crappy day outside. It's been some weird weather this year, that's for sure. Looks like it's going to try to push over 410 here. Boom, look at that little pop up to over 410. Got some resistance at 415. So I think I'm going to call it today. This is one to definitely keep an eye on for now. But I do got to get going. So appreciate everybody joining me as always. We'll be back tomorrow, and you can catch the last rip tonight where me and Hal will compare our trading and take a look at some of our trades and all of that. But you guys stay safe out there. I'm gonna finish my outro the right way. It's Green Day. Let's finish it right. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.